Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Molten Junior Premier League Under-16 Boys Grand Final between the Canberra City Stallions and the Ginninderra Rats. Firstly, introducing your Canberra City Stallions. Number 6, In Wild. Number 19, Ned Adams. Number 61, Austin Shade. Number 65, Anton Taylor. Number 75, Aaron Grant. Number 76, Karen Finn. Number 77 from Ruby Burton. Number 79, Ezra Dixon. Number 97, Ruby Young. And number 57, Lucas Thompson. Head coach, James Savaligas. And now your Ginninderra Rats. Number 2, Ben Godwin. Number 4, Ryan Cruz. Number 6, Joshua Brooks. Number 12, Jordan Doherty. Number 14, Hamish McPherson. Number 16, Mary Drew Gray. Number 61, Ben Schultz. Number 63, Fletcher Bailey. Number 67, Yusuf Parlam. And number 84, Zachary Brown. Head coach, Andrew Cooks. Your 2 referees for today's game is Hannah and Sterling. Good luck to both teams. Meet in the middle and shake hands.
Welcome back to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the Malta Junior Premier League Grand Finals. This matchup is the Under-16 boys against the Ginninderra Rats and the Canberra City Stallions. For the Ginninderra Rats lining up, Ben Goodwin, Ryan Gooch, Joshua Brooks, Jordan Doherty in the number 12, number 14, Hamish McPherson, number 16, Kambutha Gray, 61, Ben Schultz, 63, Fletcher Bailey, number 67, Yusuf Kwam, and 87, Zachary Brown. Rounding out the lineup for the Ginninderra Rats. For the Canberra City Stallions, the number 8 jersey, Finn Wild, number 19, Ned Adams, 57, Phineas Thompson, number 61, Austin Zane Vage, 65, Anton Shayla, the number 75, Aaron Grant, 76, Carlo Currangwine, number 77, Luke Herpin, and 79, Ezra Adisa, and number 97, Oliver Houghton to round out the Canberra City Stallions. Both these teams finishing, well, they finished 3rd and 4th respectively in the regular season. It's going to be quite an interesting match. had a quite interesting road to get here to the finals. The Ginninderra Rats defeated the Redford Raptors 86 to 61, or 82, sorry, to 61 last time out. And the Canberra City Stallions having quite a large win last week against Marist College, winning that that matchup, I should say, rather, 101 to 57. The Ginninderra Rats, I'm getting mixed up with the Redford Raptors, winning 13 matches in the regular season, losing 3, which is the exact same as the Canberra City Stallions, actually. So count back is all that separated these two at the end of the regular season. And this is where their stats get quite interesting. I would argue, looking at it, the Ginninderra Rats are the 4th best attacking team in the league and the 3rd best defensively. So they've got their work cut out for them, because on paper, the Canberra City Stallions look like the team to beat, having the best attack in the regular season. And the 2nd best defense in the regular season too. When it comes to matching up head-to-head, it's 1 apiece for these two teams. In round 14, the Rats managed to defeat the Stallions 63 to 62. That was in round 14 back in August. But back in March, earlier on in the season, about round 3, the Stallions had the Rats' number quite definitively. Winning that matchup, I should say, 89 to 54. If you've just joined us here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium, shout out to our previous winners, the under-14 boys earlier on in the day. The Road Runners managed to beat the Stallions 53 to 39. The under-16 girls, the Rats won 95 to 58. Sorry, I should say that was the 14-year-old boys, and the 16-year-old girls managed, the Darrellana managed to win 53 to the Road Runners 40. We're just about, a huge shout out to the Brown family watching at home in Nowra. Just got a little message from crowd sitting next to me. We're just about ready for tip-off here. Make sure if you're watching, you are watching at home on the ACT Basketball YouTube channel, you like, subscribe, and ring that little notification bells to make sure you don't miss any live basketball ACT action. We're just about ready for the tip-off here for the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium. Look for the tip-off, number 97, Oliver Hooton, going up against the number 4, Ryan Gooch. Gooch with the win on the tip-off. Winning the tip-off, Ben Goodwin on the ball. Attacking early, nice and quick, not messing around. Number 4, Ryan Gooch from downtown, comes off the rim, doesn't go. Excellent start, full of intensity, a long pass. It's intercepted by the Rats. Number 2, Ben Goodwin, firing early, back to the 12. The 12 shoots. Doherty can't quite get it. The offensive rebound is there, and he gets the sink in the paint. That is the number 84, Zachary Brown, and he'll go to the paint as well. And for the Rats, some of the players to be definitely watching out for. Ryan Gooch, the number 4, averaging 25.1 points this season with a high score of 41 in round 4. So watch Zach Brown. Can't quite get it to sink. The rebound's on, and we're back underway. 2-0 here in the first 30 seconds. Stallions on the ball, in the drive, in the paint. Number 65 can't get it to go. And it's the Rats that come up with the ball with the defensive rebounds. Number 2, Ben Goodwin back on the ball. Pass through to the number 4 of Gooch. Gooch drives, tries to go in, draws the foul, and he's going to the line. I was just mentioning Ryan Gooch before. He is going to be one of the men to watch here in the under-16s Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. I said averaging 25.1. Done well from the paint as well. Managed to, from the line, managing to sink 41, make that 24. That was Jordan Doherty's stat that I was just reading out, who's also a man to watch for the Rats. As Gooch sinks both of his. So back under the way. Stallions on the ball, the 57. Driving, Thompson, 76, shoots from downtown. Carragwine can't get it to go. Rats back on the ball. In the paint, good pass. Can't get it to go. Defensive rebound, gets it to go the second time. The 84, Zachary Brown, another man to watch for the Rats. It's 6-0, the Rats off to a great start. And the steal's on, hands in there, lazy hand, the 65 of Shayla, passes it out to the 57 of Thompson. Thompson goes up. Foul called, offensive foul called on the Stallions. It'll be the Rats' ball.
Boys, to the basket.
long lob pass across, but it's intercepted by the Stallions. They both go to ground. The ball's on the ground, and the Rats ball. First substitute on, number 77, Herpen, coming on to replace the 97 of Houghton. Getting his first minute and a half out of the way early. Back onto the way, Stallions ball. Stallions driving. It's the number 65, Shayla. Tries to go up for it, can't get it to go. The rebound's on. That's the Rats. The defensive duty back on the ball. Number 2 of Goodwin driving, passes back to the 12 of Doherty. Doherty shoots from long range, can't get it to go, but it's a Rats player underneath. It's back to Gooch. Gooch in the paint now. Tries to go up, tries to draw the foul, and does so. Mentioned plenty of the Rats players, but the Canberra City Stallions definitely have some players to watch as well. Oliver Houghton, who came off just before, actually, we called him coming off. 17.2 average points for the season. And Shayla in the number 65 is a man to watch as Gooch misses his first free throw. In the number 65 jersey, averaging 13.6 for the year, 232 for the total for the year. And Aaron Grant, the number 75 jersey, is also another one to watch here today. If you're a Canberra City Stallions fan, and Gooch makes his second one go. Stallions back on the ball. It's out to Karangwine in the paint, goes up for it, can't get the Canberra City Stallions on the ball. There's a loose ball on the rebound, and the referees have called it. The Canberra City Stallions are the last to touch that one. Rats back in possession. 2.5 minutes into this first quarter of the under-16s Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. And the Rats are up 6-0 currently. Ball goes to ground. It is the Rats still with it. It's a loose ball, can't quite see. And a foul has been called. It'll be the Rats back on the ball. Bouncing off the Gold Leaf Tree Services sign and the Basketball ACT sign. Thanks again for Gold Leaf Tree Services for jumping on board. Your Basketball ACT. Again, pushing back 84, gets it to go. Zachary Brown extending his points account. 65, bounces off the Rats. Defender, but the defensive rebound is on. Ben Goodwin back with the ball. Passing it to Doherty, one of the danger men, and he gets it in. Timeout called here early in the first quarter. It's currently the Rats 11 to the Canberra City Stallions none. And tell you what, they've come out firing, the Rats. If you're looking on paper and looking at the season that's been, you would almost argue the Canberra City Stallions were the slight favourites to take this one out on paper anyway. As I said, first in the league for attack and second in the league for defence, and finishing slightly higher in third place by countback based on those for and againsts in the regular season. But you know, when it comes to 1v1, these two teams, it's one apiece. It's also worth mentioning the Canberra City Stallions, high-scoring team, a very high-scoring team this season, scored over 100 points in the regular season 5 times, which is definitely a noteworthy statistic here. And also for the Rats, Ryan Gooch, he is the second highest scorer in the regular season, on 351. He's managed to open his account already with 3 successful baskets from the free throw line. As we get back underway here, Canberra City Stallions on the ball. Thompson, it's a changeover here. Pass through to Ben Schultz. Ben Schultz puts it up, can't quite get it to drop. Defensive rebound, got a 57. Thompson, it's on here. Another quick change of possession. And that is Doherty who comes up the goods in the end in that melee. Goodwin back with the ball. He is controlled well so far. Gooch having a great game so far. One of the danger men. Ball goes down to play. Coming off the Rats last. .65, thinking about going long range, thinks better of it. Karangwine Back to Shayla. Shayla in the paint, passes it back to Thompson. Thompson through to Grant. 57 drives in. Thompson gets it done and puts the Canberra City Stallions on the board. It is 11-2. Here, 4 minutes down in the first half. Doherty with the ball back to Goodwin. Goodwin in the paint, goes up, can't get the basket to drop. Whistle has been blown.
It's baseline, boys.
And it will be Goodwin. Doherty and Goodwin, not quite sure who was going to the free throw line, but it will be Goodwin to go to the free throw line. Looking at opening their account here in the under-16 boys. Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Can't do it on his first attempt. Can't get the second one to drop either. Stallions ball. Ben Goodwin won't be super stoked about that one. One mistake. That's ball coming off the Stains. Last. Gooch goes from downtown, off the rim. Can't get it to go. Stallions back on the ball. It's Thompson now. He's in the paint, goes for it, tries to go up and over. Can't quite get it done. Goodwin, he drives into the paint, 1-2 steps, still can't get it to drop. There's multiple attempts, and who is it manages to get it to sink? It is Ryan Gooch who manages to finally get that basket in and extend the Rats' lead here in the first half. It is 13-2. Canberra Stallions playing around with it around the outside of the circle. 76, Karangwai gets one to go. Karangwine opens up his account today through the Belconnen Basketball Arena. Goodwin back on the ball, trying to make up for it, goes all the way, doesn't quite get it done. Great drive, and we've seen it a couple of times already this match, how good he is at driving into the paint. 75 shoots for, can't quite get it to go. Looked like a good opportunity there in that melee for the Canberra City Stallions. Oh, Doherty, great pass to the 84. Gets it to go. Zachary Brown on 8 points now, high scorer for the game so far. Great defense by the Rats, and Grant loses it and it goes out of play. What a great first quarter here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. It has been intense, it has been quick. Goodwin coming off the well-deserved break. That introduces the number 16, Karambutha Gray, onto the court for his first couple of minutes. We have a foul called against the Rats. It'll be a Stallions possession. Adiza tries to go. Loses the possession of the ball. It's Doherty back on the ball. Having a great game so far. Over the top pass from downtown, the number 6 off the rim, but it is the 84 who is there to finish it off. Zachary Brown, he is there to pick up the pieces. He's great at the offensive rebounds, as you would have seen so far in the match, and he has made it happen for the Rats, and that is why they have, I should say, a 17-4 lead in this match in the grand final. Doherty up. In the paint, bounces off the rim, can't get it to go. Grant, aggressive passes it to Adiza, can't get it to quite go. Grant shoots. But no stress, he's going to the line anyway, picks up the foul. Aaron Grant, who's going for free throw shots, 2 free throw shots, misses his first one, was one of the danger players we identified earlier on when looking at this matchup, averaging 13.5 in the regular season, 26, doesn't make that one go either. I was going to say, he's had a pretty decent run when shooting from the free throw line, 26 single points, 6 baskets from the free throw line this season. Number 4, Gooch, absolutely mows through Grant. Can't get it to go. It is Adiza, goes for it, and foul called. And it's Doherty who picks up or forces the foul from Adiza. And Ezra Adiza, he looked off. Chased down and defended well by Ginninderra Rats. Smart basketball by Doherty there. Back to Doherty, talking about him. He's in the paint, he's driven. It's gone to the number 16. The 16 shoots. Can't get it to go. Kabutha Gray on that occasion. 61, Zane Bage goes up, tries to get it to go. Off the rim. Oh, and Gooch out of nowhere has picked that one up while it's still mid-flight. Doherty from one end of the court to the other. Tries to alley-oop. And manages to draw the foul, and he will go to the free throw line. Looking at here, the highest scorer so far, Zachary Brown, managed to already get into double digits here so early in the game. Doherty can't make that first one go. Averaging 10.5 for the regular season, Doherty. Gets that one to go to add to his tally. 1 pointers from the regular season. 31. Thompson to Wild. Wild from downtown. Can't quite get it to go. And it is Goodwin with the defensive rebound there. Doherty dummies the pass to Wild. Sorry, Rooks, I should say. And Rooks gets it to go. 21-4 to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the under-16 boys. Moulton Premier League Grand Final. Ball still, it's all over the shot. It's a melee down there, they're all vying for it. The referee finally blows his whistle. And he'll go to the line. It's, I haven't mentioned it so far yet in this quarter, but the Stallions have managed to pick up 5 fouls already this early on, which means every subsequent one will go to the free throw line. It's a very easy way to leak points this early in the grand final. The deficit currently 17. So early on in the game when we didn't expect it. It was Goodwin who drew the foul too. And he gets his first free throw point of the match, redeeming himself from earlier on, and he gets on the board. And drops the second one. He's found his rhythm, Ben Godwin, I should say. The number 19, Ned Adams trying to find somewhere the 6, Wild. Shoots just wide. And as the Rats back on the ball, Stallions really need one to sink. Gooch drives, he's into the paint to Godwin. Godwin drops it in. It almost looks like Godwin's found his mojo now. Had a couple of missed opportunities early on. Adisa from range. Can't quite get it to go. Ryan Gooch back on the ball. Passes to his teammate, Godwin. Having a great game. Drives into the paint again and manages to draw the foul. Smart basketball here for the Rats. They are unrelenting in their attack at the moment, and their counter-attack is just very impressive. Godwin gets another one to drop. Couldn't quite get that one to go. And Rats will keep possession in their attacking half. Godwin to Gooch. These two have been doing a really great job. Oh, Gooch from downtown, quite get to go. The rebounds there, rejected. Back to Gooch. Gooch thought about it from the three-point line. Up and under, can't quite go. Possession change. It's a quick counter-attack by the Stallions. Number 97, Hooton, passes to his teammate, and it drops. And that is number 19, and Ned Adams getting on the board. He's currently 26-6, 20-point deficit here in the first quarter. It's under 16 boys. Matchup between the Rats and the Stallions. And the Rats get another one to go. Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Booton tries to get in there, gets a little bump. And it's changed possession already. It's Joshua Rooks, goes up, can't get it to happen. Gooch goes up for the rebound, can't get it to 16. Kombutha Gray can't get one to go either. The ball goes out of play, dribbles out of play. Substitution time, the number 61 and the 67, Schultz and Bailey respectively. Placing Gooch. Oh, from downtown, out of nowhere, the number 79, Ezra Adisa, gets his name on the scoreboard. Keeping the deficit at 20. It's 29-9 here, 4 seconds to go. Tries to beat a buzzer beater, and can't happen. Great attempt by Godwin. It is quarter time here in the under-16 boys. Melton Junior Premier League Grand Final between the Ginninderra Rats and the Canberra City Stallions. It is currently Ginninderra Rats 29 to Canberra City Stallions 9. It's been a very great first quarter here as well. Currently, if you're interested in the who is the highest scorers at the moment, if you're not on Play HQ watching the stats live at the moment, Zachary Brown managed to sink 5 from the field, 10 points, leading point scorer so far in this match. Joshua Rooks, 2 3-pointers as well to land him in second with 6. And it really is all these top scorers at the moment, the Ginninderra Rats way, and look at the scoreline like this, it's to be mildly expected. Ben Godwin and Ryan Gooch as well contributing with 5 apiece, managing to draw some fouls respectively whilst in the zone, going for their shots. Tell you what, sitting here and doing my research on these teams leading up to this matchup, I would have slightly put more of my money on Canberra City Stallions, but it is the Rats who have come out, well, and fired, really. Maybe they've drawn inspiration from their earlier matchup, the under-14 boys winning 95, their grand final matchup, 95 to 58, sorry, against TSC. Wouldn't it be great for this club to take 2 premierships home? What's been a very intriguing, very interesting, very competitive 2023 winter season here at Basketball ACT in the Moulton Junior Premier League, and we're back underway. Stallions waste no time, driving into the paint. It's number 97, and he can't get it to drop. Ball's contested. And it's Brown with the ball coming out of it to Godwin. Schultz with some of his first minutes to Quam. Rooks tries to go from downtown again, can't get it to go. He's already sunk 2 today from that range. We know it's in his wheelhouse. The Rats will keep the ball. Back to Joshua Rooks. The Rats playing around with it now. 61 from downtown, Ben Schultz off the rim. And who's there to pick it up? It is Doherty. Josh Rooks from range, off the rim. Great state of play, great attacking state of play by the Rats. Oh, the spin from Grant. 79 tries to up and under, can't get it to go. Grant with the rebound, and it is Brown who comes up with it to Godwin. Not wasting any time. To Schultz, back to Godwin. Godwin from the 3-point range, and he sinks it. Godwin having a great, well, he's dominating possession when he has the ball. And he looks dangerous whenever he gets there. It's the 97 of Hooton. Looking for something to do, Adiza, but it's Karangwine from downtown, can't get it to go. Brown back on the ball. Godwin, again, dangerous when he gets it. To Rooks, already put 2 from 3-point range from this match. 61 can't get it to go. Schultz tries again. He's already had a couple of goes from the paint. Still can't get his name. And there's a Foul has been called against the Rats. I believe in Rats' favour. My apologies. Brooks from downtown again. He's already got 2 to his name. Can't get it done. Brown with the rebound. Back to Schultz, back to Godwin. Godwin tries to drive in the paint, decides to pass, and change of possession here. Canberra City Stallions. And the ball goes out of play down the back end. Turnover here, Rats ball. McPherson getting their first minutes on the board, but it's Brown. Continues his scoring streak, and he is now on 12. It's 34-9 here currently. That's Hooton, tries to go do something with it to Grant. Grant just watched the dribble out of play. The Stallions coach not happy with what he's watching at the moment. Willing his players change up their tactics. '79. Adiza back. Oh, there's an interception here. It's number 14. It's McPherson. McPherson in his first minute manages to sink it, and he'll go to the line. Great work off the bench. McPherson. You can see some substitutes. Stallions coach not happy with how his boys have been playing so far. So you see a timeout here. 3 minutes in, 2.5 minutes in, I should say. The second quarter of this match between the Ginninderra Rats and the Canberra City Stallions for the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Zachary Brown leading the charge here, the highest point scorer out of both the teams, sitting on 12. It's been really impressive is Joshua Rooks sinking 2 from 3-point range. Having a couple of cracks at it as well, only missing a few, just bouncing off the rim. Looking mighty impressive, and those threes add up quickly. And, well, the Ginninderra Rats have been relentless so far here in the first half. Scoreline currently 36-9 in favour of the Ginninderra Rats. Stallions coach. You're very passionate, sounding very passionate down there courtside. I think you could hear him from the canteen. But it's Hamish McPherson with his free throw and can't get it to go. It's Hooton with the defensive rebound. Makes short work of getting up to the other end of the court. Now it's Grant on the ball, tries to drive in the paint, passes out, back to Hooton. Hooton goes up. It's Doherty. He manages to get the ball back. And draws the foul. Godwin, who will take the throw. It is the battle of the coaches' voices out there at the moment. So we probably hear that through our ambience microphone. The Rats back on the ball. Doherty, real danger man whenever he looks like it. Finds a gap in the lane. Passes it to McPherson. McPherson up to Godwin. Godwin passes back to Doherty. Doherty, one of the danger men. Oh, and he was in traffic in the three-point zone and still managed to get close. Oh, and where's that interception? It's come out of nowhere for the Rats. Pass back to Doherty. Doherty's got time. He's in the paint, in traffic. Can't get it to go. Wow, fantastic interception by Schultz. Came out of nowhere, made a play out of nothing. We change of possession. Stallions possession down in their attacking half. 36-9 still here. From downtown, can't get it to go. That was 76 of Kurrangwine. Already got 2 points on the board for his team. Doherty to Godwin, Godwin to Schultz. Schultz having a good game so far. Godwin drives in, gets in the paint. Stallions draw an offensive foul. Stallions have got to get back into this somehow. They've let a lot of points slip early. Kurrangwine downtown, off the rim, the 65, can't get to go. Shayla. But it's McPherson, quick on the ball, back to Doherty, the danger man. In the paint, tries to go up, but it's Brown, and the ball is stuck in the corner of the rim. Courtesy of Brown, and he also gets it out. Guess if you put it there, might as well get it out. But has managed to draw the foul in the process. Zachary Brown, the leading point scorer of the match so far on 12, looking to extend that margin and looking to continue extending the lead of the Ginninderra Rats here in the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Can't get the first one to go. Hasn't had a lot of success from the free throw line this season. Only getting 17 in. It's unfortunate, can't get that one to drop either. Kurrangwine, he's quick, he's in the paint, he gets around the defenders, up and over, and goes in. Look at that, as easy as you like. Cool as a cucumber. Oh, an attempted interception by Wild. The Stallions coach is willing his team to put on more defensive pressure to the Rats. And the ball goes out of play. A wayward pass from Gooch.
Between the ball and the basket.
Rats still in possession in their attacking half. Back to Brown. Brown to McPherson. McPherson looking for something to do with it. Bounce pass back to the 61 of Schultz. Schultz gets called for travel. Possession switch and a timeout called here. 5 minutes to go in the first half here in the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Ginninderra Rats versus Canberra Stallions. 36-11 is the score at the moment. And very similarly to the first quarter, a couple of fouls, well, significantly more fouls for the Stallions at the moment, as we saw earlier in the match. Going straight to the line was the Rats after a foul down in their defensive half for the Stallions. So they really need to up their discipline when it comes to defence. They did too many fouls, get the better of them, and it's currently stacked up 4-0 way in terms of fouls. Maybe that's one of the reasons why the Stallions coach sees so, or here, I should say, and you can see on the camera as well. We pan across, so animated. There's a lot of passion that comes into, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of training that goes on, a lot of time spent with these players and organising team. You can understand the passion and the frustration. It all comes down to this. Everything you've done all season, all the games you won. The City Stallions scored over 100 points in 5 of their matches this year. You can understand the frustration. But don't waste any time after the, great defence by the Rats. Oh, but it's back on the ball, tries again. Look at that, Grant managed to drop one. Lots of traffic, lots going on. A foul call. And I was just mentioning that foul count before, and it's come to bite the Stallions once again here in the second quarter. McPherson at the line. McPherson gets the first one to drop. Can't get the second one to go. It's a Rat rebound. It's Gooch, turns and spins and gets it in. Extending the lead. It is 39-13 here. The first half of this grand final. Wild goes up, can't get it to go. It's Brown with the defensive rebound. McPherson not wasting any time, drives into the paint. Wayward pass. Can't quite get to Schultz. Schultz yet to get a point on the board. But looking hungry and looking dangerous. Five drives, can't get it to go. Back to Shayla. Shayla from range, thinks second of it. Grant from 3 points, off the rim, can't happen. 76 now. Carragwine has a go. Back to Grant. Grant in the paint, tries to do something with it, can't do it. Possession swapped. It's Schultz back with the ball. It's 2-on-1 here. Schultz manages to find safe hands of Josh Rooks. Schultz goes up. Can't make it happen. Foul called against the Rats. 39-13 the scoreline here in favour of the Rats. Wild with the ball. Passes it to Shayla. Shayla, 76 Carragwine goes for the shot, does not. Thinks second of it. Shayla back on the ball. And possession lost once again. Rooks on the ball, passes it to Gooch. Gooch driving, loses possession. Possession changes once again. Great work from Wild. Long pass. It's fruitful in the end, and the basket goes up, and it's in. Carlo Carragwine is on the board. For extending his run on the board. 6 points now. Rooks, back to Gooch, long pass, and it's from 3-point range, off the rim, it bounces, still nothing, and it's in the Stallions' hands once again. Shayla with the long pass to the 97, Oliver Hooton, but it is Ben Schultz who gets in the way of that one. Slows down. Quick counter-offensive there. Spin, turn to the number 97. Grant on the attacking rebound, offensive rebound, gets it done. Showing why he's one of the danger men. Aaron Grant, and they get a second. That is the 65. Shayla bringing the deficit to 20 points. It's up to Brown. Brown draws a foul and sinks the bucket. What an intense last couple of minutes here. The Belconnen Basketball Stadium. Lots of action happening. Ryan Gooch gets a breather. Coming on to him, the number 63, Fletcher Bailey. Brown continues his scoring streak. He's got 15 for the game so far. Current scoreline 42 to the Stallions, 19. Carragwine passes it to Grant. Grant, one of the danger men. The loose hand goes in there from Rooks. But Shayla from downtown and gets it to go. Nothing but nets. And you can hear the crowd starting to get into it now. Rooks, great bounce pass. It's through to Bailey. It's back to Rooks. There's an interception there, and I think that's come off the Stallions last. Carragwine
Let's go, set it up, boys.
got a hand to it. Slow down the play. Still in the Rats' offensive half. Back to Schultz. Schultz to Godwin. Looking for something to do with it. It's Rooks. Already put 2 3-pointers away so far. They're moving around well in attack. Rooks from downtown. Can't get it to go. Can't get his third 3-pointer of the match. Well worth trying. That's where he shined so far in this match. Carragwine back on the ball. Looking at what to do with it. To Shayla. colourful yellow and pink and green boots. Drives into the paint, can't quite get there. Oh, Brown, he's everywhere on the court at the moment. With the Rats. You get possession. The 1-2 between Gooch and Godwin. Oh, it's a sloppy pass and it's double interception. The referee has called Godwin out of play. And that double interception melee we just spotted there. Stallions managed to intercept it from the Rats, and yeah, Stallions got a straight back and oh, look at that. Talking about interceptions. He's a really tall player, Godwin, so big wingspan. Quite easy for him. Let's get the ball back. Doherty tries to find someone in the middle. And possession overturned. Spin from Wild. Wild up to the 97. Hooten drives into the paint. Goes up off the rim. Rebounds. Gets the rebound of his own shot and can't get it to drop. Grant with the ball to make the decision of what to do next. To Hooten. Hooten back to the 65 to Shea. Grant up. Gets it to go. Grant having a good game so far. Always on the ball for the Stallions. Actually, Doherty to Rooks. Rooks thinks about it from downtown. It's Gooch. Gooch can't get it to go. It's Wild with the ball. Wild thinking about what to do with it. Manages to make it to Grant. Grant trying to find a way around. Gooch draws the foul. Good place to be for the Stallions in their own attacking half. Hands the ball over. 45 seconds to go. We're just a little bit over here in the first half. The under-16 boys, Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Current scoreline 41 to 24, Rats way. High pressing from the Stallions in defence. Doherty's in there, and there's Brown. Gets another one. Zachary Brown on fire. That brings him to 16. To Grant. Grant goes up, he's in the zone, tries the alley-oop, can't get it done, gets his own rebound, and out of play it goes. The ball is off into the cleaner's closet. Stallions possession here, just under 25 seconds to go on the clock. They'd love to get a basket or two away before the halftime siren. Shayla to the 97 of Hooten. Hooten can't do anything with it. The Rats are defending really well. There's an interception there. It's Godwin. Godwin goes all the way to the 16. 16 up, can't get it done, and draws the foul. Kambutha Gray will go to the line. My mistake. Drives in, tries to get it done, off the glass, can't happen. It's Brown up with the rebound. Tries a buzzer beater, can't get it to go. The Rats lead here at halftime, 45 to 24 against Canberra City Stallions. Current leading point scorer Zachary Brown on 16. And no one else is really looking super close to him other than Ben Godwin on 8, the next closest. Ryan Gooch on 7. And I'm sure coach down in the Stones camp will having a good talk to his troops. We're back for the second half of the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Just after this. Welcome back to the Basketball ACT YouTube channel and our broadcast of the Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Finals, broadcasting live all day here on our YouTube channel, Basketball ACT. If you're interested in all of our live matches and don't want to miss one, make sure you like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any action that Basketball ACT has to offer. Right now it's the under-16 boys, Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final against the Ginninderra Rats and the Canberra City Stallions. Currently the Ginninderra Rats lead the Canberra Stallions 45-24 as we are about to get underway here in the second half. It's been a great match so far, a little bit unexpected. I would say leading into this match, Canberra City Stallions probably looked the favourites, but when it comes to these two teams playing each other during the regular season, it's been one apiece in their matchups. Currently the Ginninderra Rats, 4th best attacking team in the league and the 3rd best defensive. Canberra City Stallions taking out the top spot for attacking team and 2nd in the league for defensive based on the for and against, and we're back underway and the Stallions back on the ball. Coach would have been having a good chat to them. He's getting quite animated on the sideline in the first half. But back to the Rats in possession. Doherty to Gooch. Those two have been playing really well together. The 3 danger men up the front there. Godwin, Gooch and Doherty. And from downtown, it gets one to stick. The number 61, Ben Schultz, and he's on the board for the first time with that beautiful 3-pointer. The 79 Adiza to the 57 of Thompson. Thompson can't get it to stick, loses possession. It's back with the Rats. Doherty to Gooch. Gooch tries to get in there, find something. Oh, it's Brown. Brown with the rebound after the pass. And Brown manages to get to 20, continuing his high-scoring run in this match. Oliver Hooton is in the paint, tries to find something with it, turns, spins, can't get it to go. Brown at both ends, both defensive rebounds and point scoring. He's just an absolute machine out there today. Back to Doherty. Doherty looks to do something, tries to drive. Back to Gooch. Gooch from 3-point range. Can't get it to sink, and it comes off the Stallions. And it'll be the Rats' ball. It's currently 50-24. The deficit is looking larger and larger. It's currently 26 points here. Hopefully the Stallions can get back in this one. Gooch with the ball. Turns, spins. Can't do anything with it. Falls. And no basket. Called for the travel. Just unlucky there from Ben Goodwin. Kind of fell over his feet. Tripped over himself at the end there. Hooton gets called for travel as well. By mistake foul against the Rats.
Boys, easy inbound. Make the lead. Make the lead. Jeez. This is open.
Grant. Back to the 6-12, Shayla. Thompson goes for the shot from range. And it's Brown who comes up with the ball once again. Doing his defensive duties well. Back to Doherty. Doherty in the paint, decides to drive himself. Changes his mind, tries the out and around pass. Can't make it happen. Scoreline currently 50-24 here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium. So have a substitute on Doherty off. And Yusuf Quam comes onto the court. Some more minutes here in the second half. Hooton had the ball a lot to Adiza. Adiza from long range. Can't get to go. Brown. Brown again with the defensive rebound. Having an excellent game so far. To Godwin. Can't quite get it in. Schultz. It's Stallions come back quick, counter-attack to 57, gets one to go. Thompson gets his 2nd basket of the match. Comes across to Gooch, cross-court pass, looks good. Gooch tries to drive, he's in the paint, tries to do something with it, and out it goes. I don't think Brown was expecting that one. Came through the laneway. Space created out of nowhere. Don't think he was expecting it. But something out of nothing, and quite sure what's happened there. Foul call, I believe. Heavy Rant with the ball, making the decision. 65 thinks about going from downtown. Spin, turn, off the glass and in. Anton Shaler increases his tally to 7 for the game so far. Godwin and Gooch, these guys have been doing an excellent... Oh, to Brown, no one's on him. Tries to go up, gets rejected, off the glass and in. So he's on his own in an attacking position. He misses the first shot, nearly gets denied, gets the rebound and sinks it in, and he's now on 22. Excellent stuff. Thompson tries to go up. Can't quite get it to go, draws the foul. It'll be Thompson going to the line. The score currently 52-28 here. Fouls are creeping up on the Rat side this time round. Foul tally currently 3-0 to the Rats. It's going to be a really important part of this match as the second one goes in. As you can see earlier in the match, the Stallions gave away some valuable points for committing too many fouls early on. Pressing high, the Stallions. Goes to the 16, back to Godwin. Godwin drives in the paint, he's in traffic. Brown, oh, he's on the edge there. Off the glass, doesn't quite get it. Gets the rebound. Can't get it to move. Brown is just in everything at the moment. Offensive rebounds, highest point scorer at the moment. It's just crazy at the moment. The workload. Possession changed. The pass to the 67. Quam goes up, off the rim, can't get it. Change of possession, quick counter offensive. To Grant, the pass goes to Grant. Grant keeps it in somehow. Possession switched. Gets the Rats back with the ball, looking at doing something with it. Slows the pace down, Godwin. Quam to Schultz. Schultz thinks about doing something with it, and it's changed over. Thompson back with the ball. The pass is on, up, and draws the foul, the 97. Oliver Hooton. Timeout called. 4 minutes in to the second half here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. The Under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final between the Ginninderra Rats and the Canberra City Stallions. Tell you what, Zachary Brown having a ripper of a game so far, already exceeding his average for the season of 14.1. Ryan Gooch, he's nice averaging point score of the season playing in this game, in this match on 25.1, and he's only managed to put 7 away. Been quite evenly spread on the Rats side of things. Godwin, Gooch, Rooks and Brown being the leading point scorers for that team in the Canberra City Stallions. It's been Anton Shaler who scored at the most points so far, and Grant Carabine having plenty of opportunities, and they're being busy, they've been in there, they just haven't had the ones go their way. Those 50-50 ones, the ones that come off the edge of the rim, have not gone their way, and but they've been into it. Aaron Grant looking especially busy out there. The Canberra City Stallions. 22 points is the deficit here at the moment. As Oliver Hooton looks to open up his account here. Gets the first one to go. Can't get that one to go. The rebound's on. He gets his own rebound. Can't quite get it to go. Oliver Hooton's had a lot of opportunities and he's been playing really, really well. But just hasn't been able to get anything to sink. Averaging 17.2 for the season. Expect a couple more points out of him. Hopefully he fires up in the second half. But it's the Rats. The spin, the turn from the 67 of Yusuf Quam. Draws the foul. Very colourful boots. Pink and blue. Can't get his first one to go. Yusuf Kwam. Also looking to open up his account here in the grand final. Can't get the second one to go either. Oh, but it's Brown with the rebound, offensive rebound. Couldn't quite get it to go. Stallions back with the ball. Hooten to Carragwine looking what he can do. Options in the paint. Tries to cross pass it to the 77 of Herpen. Herpen doesn't quite get to him. Can't get through the lane. Possession change at Rats, and it's like a possession change. The Rats taking the ball out of play. Great pressure from the Canberra City Stallions. I'm sure this is what the coach would want to see for the first half. Wild thinks about it. 61, Zandvag, nothing but net from downtown. 3-point City. And brings the deficit to 18. Canberra Stallions maybe finding their mojo here in the second half. Schultz. Kwam. He's under pressure here. There's 2-on-1. Number 16, Kambutha Gray, comes off the court. Replaced by Joshua Rooks. Got a great first quarter. Sinking 2 from 3-point City. It's Godwin now with the ball. Josh Rooks back on the ball. Tries to find some space. Finds Kwam. Can't get it to go. Hooten back on the ball now. Drives up. Can't get it to sink. Rebounds on. That was Bailey to Rooks. Back to Rooks in the zone he likes. Sorry, that's Schultz, I should say, not Bailey. Number 2, Godwin. Godwin in traffic. Rooks gives him the opportunity. Rooks from a bit of a distance, off the glass, not quite. Brown was there, he looked to find it, but he couldn't quite get there. Wild on the ball for the Stallions. Back to the 77 of Herpen. Carragwine's there too, back to Herpen. Playing around with the ball, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Carragwine tries to drive, Herpen, pass off the glass and in. The deficit is now 16, 52-36, the Rats' way. Cross pass to Rooks. Rooks to Godwin. Godwin drives into paint, tries to find something with it. Does he draw the foul? He does. Dan Godwin is going to the line. Number 67 and 84, Yusuf Kwam and Zachary Brown leave the court. Zachary Brown, nice scorer so far with a match on 20. Ben Godwin can't sink his first free throw. Gets the second one to go. I think it was Doherty and Gooch who replaced Brown and Kwam for the Rats. Carragwine re-picks up, loses it, picks it up again, spins, turns. Tries to find Houghton, but can't quite get there. They'll keep. Keep possession of the ball here. Going to the line. Carlo Carragwine. 6 points so far to his name. Gets the first one to go, nothing but net with ease, cool as you like. Off the rim, off the glass, and in we go. Points all the same. 53-38 here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the Under-16 Boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. So Josh Rooks, he goes again from downtown, off the rim. He's already put 2 away from that distance so far. Wild with the ball, long pass, And it is Ben Godwin who intercepts and puts it out of play, slowing down the Canberra City Stallions attack. The substitute now, Grant, coming onto the court, replacing Herpin. And the number 19, Ned Adams, coming on for Carlo Karangwan. Oh, from downtown, out of nowhere, the number 61, Austin Zanvage. The intensity just went up a notch with that one. Gooch trying to push his way through, can't quite get there. Fletcher tried from 3-point city, couldn't quite get there, and out of play. Rats hold possession in their attacking half. Doherty back on the court to Gooch. Gooch tries to find a lane, can't get there. Just to keep you updated with the foul count, it's currently 5 fouls to the Rats, 4 for the Stallions in this quarter, and fouls have played a big part of this game so far. Gooch tries to go up and over. Tries to draw the foul, gets the basket anyway, but no foul given. Oh, intercepted by the 61. Schultz to Doherty. Doherty up off the glass, and in we go. Great piece of counter-attacking play by the Rats. The deficit was closing. Score is 55-41 here currently. Substitute for the Stallions, 57, coming back on. That is Thompson, and Hooton is coming off at the moment in that melee. Doherty managed to draw the foul at the same time. Can't get it to go. The rebound's there. Gooch with the rebound. Up he goes. Can't get it done. It's Grant with the ball. Comes out of it. It's Thompson. Straight off the bench. Straight into the action. Drives in the paint. Drops it. Grant up. Off the glass. No. Can't get there. Doherty with the ball off the defensive rebound. Rats attacking once again. Oh, no one's on Fletcher. Or Schultz, I should say. And Schultz sinks it from downtown. His second three-pointer of the game. Call going the Rats' way. 19 points to deficit. 60-41 here. Doherty trying to find something to do. Passes it back. It's Godwin on the ball now. Sorry, Gooch, I should say. Pushes, shoves, shoots. Doesn't score. Attacking, counterattacks on. Up goes the 61. Can't get it done. Comes down. Lots of hands, lots of grabbing. It was Austin Zanvage. Val against. And that will send Schultz to the line. We were talking earlier in the match about how these fouls have played into the scoring opportunities for both these sides, and it's coming in. It's 5 fouls apiece here with a minute to go in this quarter. And Schultz gets his first. Can't get the second to go. Wild picks up the defensive rebound to Thompson. Thompson to the 61 of Zanvage. It's back to Wild now. Wild finds the number 19 of Adams. Adam pops it up, can't go. Comes off the Rats. And the Stallions ball in their attacking half. Grant with a decision to make. Finds Thompson. Thompson up and over. Can't do it. And Gooch comes with the ball. And back to Doherty. Less than a minute to go here in the third half. Interesting play. Gooch gets into the paint. Oh, tries the dunk. Misses the dunking opportunity. That would look spectacular if it worked out. Thompson back. He makes it into the paint. Off the glass. In we go. 18 the difference here with 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. To Doherty. Doherty having a great game so far. To Schultz. Schultz from the three-point range. He's got 2 so far. Can't get it to go. But the rebound's there. Godwin bounces off a couple of people's heads. We're back underway. Schultz involved there, but the Stallions back on the ball. Wild. Spinning, turning, ducking, weaving. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Thompson bounce passes to Grant. Grant bounce turns off the glass, off the rim. Thompson can't get it to go. Three-quarter time here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the Under-16 Boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final between the Ginninderra Rats and Canberra City Stallions. It is 18 points, the difference going into the final quarter, and wowee, fouls have played a massive role in this match so far. Free throws being given away by the Stallions in the first and second quarters. And the Rats giving also free throws away from those excessive fouls in the second and third quarters. Scoreline currently 61-43. Highest point scorers at the moment, if you're keeping tabs, or if you're not keeping tabs, I should say, on playhq.com. Zachary Brown has been the man to beat when it comes to point scoring. He has been, well, masterful of both the attacking and defensive ends. Plenty of rebounds defensively, rebounds offensively as well, and sinking them for buckets on 20 points so far. It's Ben Godwin and Ryan Gooch, equal second for the Ginninderra Rats, and they're the highest scorers. For those guys in the Canberra City Stallions, it's quite evenly spread. Oliver Hooton getting one away, Adiza with 3 points, Herpen 2, Carragwine 8, and Thompson the leading point scorers for those guys. Grant having a quiet game, should have a little bit more than that. Same with Hooton, I should say, rather. Shayla and Zan Vage getting some well-needed points, and Ned Adams with 2. But the Canberra City Stallions, they're the best attacking team in the league in the regular season and the second best defensively, and have scored over 100 points in 5 of their matches this season. You expect a big final quarter here. 18 points is the difference. This is a very strong attacking team, the Canberra City Stallions, so expect a strong final quarter as we get back underway for the final quarter here at Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the Under-16 Boys Moulton Junior Premier League. Whistle blown early here. Rats with the ball. Doherty with a chance to make something happen. Trying to find someone. Pass goes over to Gooch. Gooch off the glass, goes over the top, and it is Grant who comes up with the rebound to Thompson. Currently on 8 points for the day. Goes to Carragwine. Carragwine has been very good on the ball. Tries the under. Shot, can't do it. Grant up, off the glass, and in we go. 16 points to deficit. Oh, it's a poor pass from Kambutha Bay. Gets it done, gets it sorted. Play on's the court. Kambutha Bay dribbles that one out. Doherty on the deck looking for the foul call. Doesn't get it. Kambutha Gray, the pass that sort of set that in motion. 76-97. 79 from downtown, goes for a three-pointer. Nothing there. Kambutha Gray with the rebound to Doherty. Doherty back on the ball. And it's good. Gooch now tries to drive off the glass. In we go. Nearly ends up in the cleaner's closet. Back in play. Wayward pass by Thompson. Carragwine couldn't quite get there. Possession changed over here. 1 minute down in the final quarter here. Doherty to Rooks. Rooks has had a good game so far. Put a couple of early threes away that really set up the play and the tempo. 61 goes to Doherty. Doherty looking for a lane, can't find it. Back out to the 61 to Schultz. 3. It's called out of play. Could be Stallions ball. Back in play already. Hooton and Thompson. They look like the creative pair for this Stallions team. It will be imperative that they perform well. Oh, travel the call. Possession change. And I was saying, Hooton and Thompson will be vital for this final quarter here. Oliver Hooton well below his average in scoring, 70.2 for the season. High score of 26 in round 7. He's only got 1 so far this game. That is the number 4 of Good. gets another one, and he extends his points account to 13 for the match so far, in the double digits, well into the double digits now. Thompson tries to find the glass, can't get there, still on the ball. Ball goes out of play. Handed over to the Rats. 8 minutes to go in this grand final matchup between the Ginninderra Rats and the Canberra City Stallions. To Schultz back to Doherty. Doherty been real creative so far this match. Talking about creativity, straight to Gooch. Gooch tries to get it in. Rebounds on Grant, drives, gets the offensive foul called against him. $20 points the difference here. Just over 7.5 minutes to go here. Belconnen Basketball Stadium, 65-45 is the scoreline in the Ginninderra Rats' favour. And Schultz to Doherty. Doherty drives up through the centre, off the glass, can't get it to go. Thompson with the rebound, up to the 76. Paraguay, he's been in the thick of it this match. Foul called, Stallions ball. Vital possession time here in the final parts of this match. Adiza from downtown, Paraguay can't quite get there. The rebound's on Thompson, off the glass. No, unfortunately, can't get it to sink. Doherty finds a way, off the glass, can't get to sink. Thompson, he's got a half open court there, it's one-on-one, goes up, off the glass, can't get it to happen. The rebound's there. Foul called by the umpires. Getting quite a few fouls. It's adding up again. Only 3 minutes into this final quarter and already 3 fouls for the Canberra City Stallions. Will this play as big as a part in this quarter as it has in the previous? My gut says yes. Let's get a bit more physical here. The 16 goes up. Kambutha Gray can't find the basket, but he'll go to the line. Talking about fouls, it's just adding up there. 3 minutes in, already 4 fouls for the Stallions. Kambutha Gray can't get that first one to go. 65-45 is deficit, nothing but net with the second one. Second time's a charm. And Oliver Hooton back on the ball. From a long way out, doesn't go. And it's Doherty. He's been very creative this match. Managed to find teammates in all sorts of places. Rook back with the ball. From downtown, Rook. Oh, off the edge of the rim. He's been so good from that distance, especially very early on in the game. 79 goes up. Ezra Adiza on the drive, on the attack there. Timeout called here. 6.5 minutes to go. 21 points the deficit in the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Over to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. Just an update on the high scorer, Zachary Brown, who haven't seen back on the court for a little while since he looked like he hobbled off a little bit with a niggle injury of some sort. Currently on 20 points. Ryan Gooch, the second highest of the match so far. Ryan Gooch, second highest scorer in the regular season too. An average of 25.1. It's currently below his season average. Managed to score a high score of 41 from round 4 earlier in the season. Quite impressive. Jordan Doherty having a great match too. It's been a lot of the creative juices we've seen out there for the Rats has been Jordan Doherty's making. Stallions looking to bounce back. This final quarter. 21 points, not an unsurmountable deficit, especially for the #1 attacking team in the regular season. As I mentioned earlier, 5 100-point scores throughout the 2023 winter season. So they know how to score points. If they can make it happen, we'll find out. 14 from long range, gets it done. Hamish McPherson, his first 3 of the day. Wild drives, up and over, in we go. They respond well. 6 minutes to go. Interception, brilliant interception by the Stallions. Still on, and that is Wild on the ball. Spins, turns, in the paint, in traffic. Can't quite get a rebound, gets his own rebound, up again. Still can't get it to 79, Adiza. Try, has a go. Can't get it to work, and out of play the ball goes. That was Bailey, Fletcher Bailey, who hit the deck there in that melee. Stallions ball in their attacking half. 5.5 minutes to go, just a little bit over. From long range, in we go, nothing but net. From the number 61, Austins, and Vage comes up with the goods right when you need it. Through to Doherty, Rooks to Doherty. Oh, up there, there's no one there. And Fletcher Bailey. It's another basket to add to his account. 65 drives, stops, spins, rolls off the hoop. Shayla there. Had a couple of opportunities, great opportunities so far in this match. Doherty into the number 2 of Godwin. Can't get it to happen. Great offensive pressure there by Godwin. Pressed high. Talking about the pressure, nearly stole the ball back. But it's Wild. Wild passes to Shayla. Shayla thinks about the 3. It gets nothing but net. Inside the zone. Conversation happening here between the referee and the Rats players. To Rooks. To Godwin. To Fletcher Bailey. Long pass to Doherty. Doherty gets his foot into the zone. Can't make it go. From 3-point City. And Shayla to Hooten. Hooten can't hold on to it. It was a long cross-court, a lob cross-court pass, I should say. Intercepted by Doherty, having an excellent game. Back to Fletcher Bailey. Fletcher Bailey, 3-point City, can't make it happen. He's already got one. It's giving him the confidence to keep going. Shayla from 3-point zone, off the rim. It is a 3-point showdown at the moment because they're all shooting from the 3-point zone. And unfortunately, none of them have been able to get in so far. Doherty with the spin, finds some space, loses it in the paint. Foul called. Doherty on the line. Wanting to add to his tally. Gets it in, no stress. Well, he hasn't scored many points this game here in the grand final match. Don't let that take it away from him. He's been very busy, very creative. He's had a lot of possession, a lot of assists as well. It's more than just scoring points that win matches. It's players. He's definitely a team player. Players doing team things. Talking about players doing awesome things. The number 79, Ezra Adisa, gets one in off the glass. Doherty tries to find a gap. Tries to smash through the brick wall of Adisa and Shayla, but can't get there. But in that process has drawn a foul, and he will go to the line once again. Jordan Doherty, smart basketball. He's been playing smart basketball all day as Kambutha Gray comes back onto the court. Doherty can't get the first one to go. 3.5 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Under 16 boys, Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Doherty can't get the second to go either. And Wild on the rebound, spins to Hooten. Hooten had a tough game so far. Off the glass, gets one to go. 72-56 here with 3.5 minutes to go. To Rooks. Rooks into Kambutha Gray. Kambutha Gray gets denied by Wild. Substitute time. Quaylen on, Doherty off. Doherty's had a great game. I'm not sure if we'll see him again in the final 3.5 minutes, but he's done his job, that's for sure. Quam into the 67. Back to Quam, thinking about it from long range, gets into the paint, up. Can't get the basket to drop, but he will go to the paint. Go to the line, I should say. Yusuf Quam looking to open up his point scoring account late in the game. Just over 3 minutes on the clock to go. Quam can't get that one to go either. Wild back on the ball. Long pass to Shayla. Shayla loses possession. Off the Rats last. To be a Stallions ball. Back to Shayla. Shayla in the zone to Hooten. Hooten gets it to drop. This is the point scoring we're used to seeing from Oliver Hooten through the regular season. Rooks on the ball. Put some handy three-pointers away early on. McPherson back on the court now. Long range. From the 63, Fletcher Bailey. Referee's called a turnover. Hooten to make the decision what to do with it. Passes it to Shayla. Shayla, long pass to the 61 of Zanvage. Hooten's in traffic, turns, drops it in. This is what we're used to seeing. This is what we like to see from Oliver Hooten. He's put 3 baskets away in the last 3 minutes. Excellent stuff. Joshua Rooks turns, keeps possession of the ball, passes to Bailey Fletcher. Quam finds Fletcher. In we go. Fletcher Bailey. It's another basket to his account. Wild to the 61 of Zenvage. Shayla comes through, no one stopping him, and in we go. 74-60. 74-62, I should say, rather. It was a 12-point ball game. The deficit is closed. Couple of substitutes. Going on there, just under 2 minutes to go. Hooten gets into the zone, drops one in off the glass. Hooten is showing it up in the final couple of minutes of this grand final. Ryan Gooch, can he have any answer? Back to Rooks. Rooks to Godwin. Two of the more creative players on the field at the moment, on the court, I should say, for the Ginninderra Rats. 74-64. It's a 10-point ball game currently, and the Rats go to the line. This is where those fouls start to hurt you as a team. Canberra City Stallions just about maxed out. They'll hit the 5 foul mark in every quarter so far. You can't say they're not trying, you can't say they're not playing aggressively. That's Ben Schultz. Sinks his first free throw. Sinks the second one, nothing but net to extend the deficit back out to 12 with a minute and a half remaining. It's not done yet. Finds Shayla. Shayla tries the bounce pass through to the 77 of Herpen. Can't quite get there. Possession changed. Godwin, it's 2-on-1 to Gooch. Gooch finds Bailey. Bailey can't get it to go. Schultz. Back to Godwin. Godwin. Accidentally, not purposely. Going back court. 76 with the ball. Finds it to Herpen. Herpen can't get hold of it. Possession changed again. The Rats, with less than a minute to go, are looking the goods at the moment. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Goes back to Rook. Rook to Godwin. From long range, Godwin's in the middle there. Off the glass, doesn't go. With that, Godwin forces the foul. Go to the line. Few changes here. Less than 30 seconds to go. Deficit, unfortunately, looks a little bit unsurmountable for the Canberra City Stallions in the time we have left. Godwin gets into double digits. We're sinking that one. And extends the Rats' lead. And it rolls out. Thought about it, hit everything but bottom of the net that time round. Karangwine, it's not going quietly. The pass through to the 61 from downtown, off the rim, can't get it done. 16 seconds to go here. This match looks one and done, unfortunately, for the Stallions. The bounce pass went through to Kambutha. Gray was not expecting it. 1.4 to go. Oh, it's all over Red Rover here. Down to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the under-16 boys Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. It's Ginninderra Rats. They came out victorious, following in the footsteps of the under-14 boys team who won 95-58 earlier on in the day. But the Ginninderra Rats win 77-64 against the Canberra City Stallions, the high scorers for the game. Zachary Brown, who did excellent work in both defence and attack, managed to score 20 points, I should say, sink 10 buckets, and also some great defensive rebounds from him. Ryan Gooch on 13, and the high scorer in the end for the Canberra City Stallions was Anton Shaler. Don't go anywhere though, here on the Basketball ACT YouTube channel. We have more matches coming your way. Up next is the Division 2 Under-19 boys. And of course, you're watching here on the ACT Basketball YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any live ACT Basketball action we have here. My name's been Joshua Brock, and coming up at 4 p.m, we will be calling the Under-19 boys Division 2. Don't go anywhere. You're here on ACT Basketball.